Hey, how's it going, people? Just kind of a slow news day type of a little video I wanted to do just to put out a little info and just talk about some things. It seems lately, we just running into it more and more. These people who are big in the markets and they're doing a real big reversal. And I just happened to run across one guy. He's a fund manager type of guy. He runs a newsletter, and he uh, he got out of the markets back before they all collapsed, and then it actually he's been in as the markets have gone up. But he's always a pretty big stock guy. He's always in stocks, and he just sent out a newsletter to his subscribers and clients and all that, saying not only to get out of the markets, stocks, but he's going into all gold and silver, which is, to me, it's not something I'd personally do. But anybody who wants to buy gold and silver, that's great. But to me, it says, there's a lot of people out there who are in the markets, big time, who are saying they don't want anything to do with it anymore. And he's saying at the end of this article, I'll put it up here. He he says, yeah, by the end of the year, he's saying to prepare. He's a big stock market guy. He's saying get ready because by the end of the year, you're not going to recognize, the country. And certainly we see that around YouTube, and you got this Obama. He's here with whatever Mexican guy saying, oh, there ain't any borders anymore. And everybody still wonders when they're going to do the New World Order. Well, it's going on all around us, It's going on. It's been happening little by little. It's already here. You've already got biometric ID cards, in some of these states. The ID cards have your, all your info and stuff on a chip. It's just crazy, it's here. So, um, I, kind of related to the markets too. You can see that since the big, plunge they had a few weeks ago, there's been $9 billion that have outflowed from the markets. That's a big chunk of change from retail. These funds, uh, $9 billion is out just in a matter of a few weeks. So everybody's leaving the markets, and everybody's who's expecting, the markets are going to run back up again. Well, those times are basically done. We see that Europe, it's getting no better, and they're still saying that even with the stuff they've done, it's out of control. They're basically just on life support. They're on collapse standby. And there's a lot of stories coming out of China too, and everybody wants to say that China's good, they're going to rule everything. Well, they're not in that great a shape either. They're in a lot of trouble. They're dealing with trying to control inflation over there. They've got a housing bubble that's about ready to go under. So, it's basically a time where everywhere you look, it's really bad. It's certainly bad in this country. In America, when you've got Obama out there saying that, hey, we got no borders. That's what's coming. Well, we got no borders. Don't worry about it. Personally, I'm not a person who's just gonna stand by and say, oh yeah, well I guess we're just Argentina now. Hell with it. Everybody's kind of, if you're lucky, you kind of live at what used to be a little starter home and a tiny job where you might make a little money. You're never going to have a retirement. Oh, that's another story too out of California. CalPERS, they handle all the states, um, pensions. All the state pension. Well, they're broke. They want $600 million. Just everywhere you look, there's collapse. Except for the media who says that all is well. So just as a kind of an aside too, I wanted to link up a couple videos that I enjoyed recently, and one of them's from my Canadian friend Patty. I'll put his video up, and the other one's from Doctor LaPaglia, and he's a hell of a guy. I tell you what, he takes a little bit getting used to. He's a psychiatrist, but I really like the last video he put up. You'll see, you run through some of his videos, and some of them are fun. I really enjoyed the ones where he went through and was playing Spies Like Us and another movie and commenting on them. But it was really funny. Uh, check those out. He's a good guy. So I'll put a link up to those two videos and take a look at them since man, YouTube, you come on here and YouTube and nobody's making any new videos, and it's not like it was, a few months ago. But I'm still here. There's still great stuff out there. So, hey, anyway, I'll link up that stuff for you. Take a look at it real quick. I thought they were noteworthy, definitely very interesting. So, hey, we'll talk to you later. Have fun.
Silver dollar on the top of your hands. Now, in the time it takes the silver dollar to hit the ground, you want to see how many rounds you can get off. So, just like drop. Are you feeling up to it?
You feeling up for it, partner? Sure, little buddy. Let's do it. All right.
Grant steps up with a Navy Colt, a replica of a cowboy-era gun. Don't fret, we're using blanks. Ready, partner? Go ahead. Make my day.
Hey, this is a really long gun. Not used to a gun that long?
Fumbles here didn't even clear the holster before the coin hit the ground. Next, Carrie gives it a shot.
Nice.
Here, keep firing.
I have trouble with my trigger finger.
Maybe the gun is jammed.
It's not jammed.
It's not jammed, no.
I thought maybe. No.
No, I have a hard time with the trigger for some reason. I can't do it.
Okay, Belechi, you're our last chance, or we're all gone.
Gotta get this one on high speed. You might not see it in real time.
Yeehaw! This time, a series of shots rings out. The high speed confirms it as 2 before the coin hit the dirt.
It's not bad, though. You got 2 up before the coin hit.
It's tricky, man. It's a lot trickier than you think.
Maybe a different gun will make it easier.
All right, high speed ready.
The Peacemaker is anything but. The area's real estate value is dropping by the second, and our neighbors are plumb mad.
Yeah, we already talked to the police. I thought we told everybody in the neighborhood. Once again, making friends with our neighbors here at Mythbusters.
They go inside to lay low for a while. Grant may not be a sharpshooter, but he's taking on the kid the only way he knows how, by building a quick-draw robot.
What I'm working on is figuring out if the gun can even mechanically fire that fast. So I've built a motor and a test stand for the gun. The motor's got a little